Well, state lawmakers and other community leaders, they got together on Tuesday. We were talking about it yesterday morning with State Rep Pat Harkins. Those lawmakers were talking about what they're calling an ongoing child care crisis in Pennsylvania, and this was impacting families statewide.
At that roundtable discussion, Megan Solinsky attended. She joins us now live this morning at Little Acorns Learning Center with more on what child care experts and others are doing to combat this crisis. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning. Well, Mark Tracy, the child care sector was hit extremely hard during the pandemic, and a lot of families still today are struggling to find that proper child care. I'm here at the Little Acorn Learning Center. I got the director here with me, and speaking to those parents that might be on those really long wait lists, do you have any advice for them on what they should be doing at this time?
At this time, really just keep trying, keep contacting child care centers. We have an agency called the Early Learning Resource Center. Reach out to them. They have connections with everybody all over Erie County, and they might have some ins of some other providers that parents might not be aware of. So there are resources out there to help, but unfortunately it's just a waiting game right now.
So it's almost been called a child care crisis at this point. What are you guys seeing here in Erie at the Little Acorn?
Right now we have a staff of 17. We could take on 2 more teachers to help with the staff management and the behaviors that we're seeing in classrooms. We also have over 300 families on our waiting list, and I just did 5 tours yesterday, and to hear families share about how they really need that space because they need to go back to work, or they've got aging parents at home that are taking care of their child, and now they need to relieve them of that, and they really need this daycare space that unfortunately we just don't have the space to take on to meet all of that need, and it's frustrating.
Well, yesterday you met with a lot of lawmakers talking about this need. Do you have anything to say to Erie and the people this morning about that work that you guys are doing, talking to these lawmakers about this ongoing crisis?
Absolutely. Child care is actually everyone's problem. We often hear, it's not my problem, I don't have children, my children are grown. It's everyone's problem. When you are waiting in the doctor's office for a lab result to come back and you're waiting too long, it's because that medical office does not have child care for their people to come to work. When you're waiting for your car to get fixed and it's taking too long for that, it's because that agency does not have enough staff to work because they don't have child care. Child care is everyone's problem. Even when you go into a restaurant and you're waiting for a long time for that table, or you finally get that wait staff and you see that wait staff is very stressed out because that establishment does not have enough people to work, and that person you have has worked too many hours as it is, and now they're stressed out. It all comes down to childcare not being available. So with that, we say childcare is everyone's problem. Contact your state legislators, get the voice out that we need the help that we can get.
Well, Mark Tracy, we'll be following this child care crisis as it continues. As I mentioned, it's been since the pandemic, and even before the pandemic hit you guys really hard, and we're here at the Little Acorn, and we'll keep you updated as hopefully we are able to find more of those child care workers. But from the Little Acorn Learning Center, Megan Solinsky, Erie News Now.